Batman, the psychopath, who instead of going to therapy, he decided to wear a mask and beat the living shit of thugs and criminals.
Where were the other drugs going?
I never knew. I don't know. I swear to God.
Swear to me!
What does it even mean, Batman? My man have a god complex. If Batman teach me something, he have taught me that violence is the answer. Because this sick fuck enjoyed beating the shit out of these. And you know what? I think he's into something in here. It sure will not feel good to the other person, but I know I will feel good. YouTube, I'm the Batman 2022. And can I start by saying that this is the best intro of a comic movie I ever saw in my life. Oh, I miss this. I miss this so much. I miss this element of fear that they used. They did the intro so well, representing the fear of the criminals when they just start panicking, tripping, and running just because of a little shadow when there's a sign in the sky. They did the intro justice and they did it good. I also really appreciate that we didn't have to see Batman parents die again for God only know how many times we did see that. They didn't redo the origins because we all know how it's happened. They didn't redo the origins because we all know how it's happened. They didn't redo the origins because we all know how it's happened. They skipped through it and gave us Batman who been Batman for a while, and I like that. Listen, I ain't one of these butthurt drama queens who really dislike this actor because he just played something in Twilight. I don't know how he was acting there. I don't care. I just judge by what I see. And in this movie, I did not like the acting. I just feel stiff. His acting feels so stiff. Why he move like that? Like, look at this. When he's moving his head to look into the window of the flipped car. Why he move like that? That's not normal. His movement feel weird. His acting feel weird. This is not necessarily bad, but it's not good either. My man, is the suit too tight? Tell them. Just tell them, man. And oh boy, speaking of his acting, the romance did not do him any good. Actually, it's made him look even more stiff than he actually is. The romance felt rushed, felt fast. It just doesn't feel right. It's happening too fast, ending too fast. It's like, I think it just shouldn't happen. I don't know, maybe it was a good idea if they leave it to Batman 2, Batman 3. I will give them credit though that they didn't take the main focus to this romance thing they did, which, it wasn't bad, just rushed. And, the most important thing is they did not annoy us with it. I didn't feel annoyed. Oh man, they really missed it with the main theme soundtrack. It, it doesn't give me the Batman vibe. It just every single time he do this cool badass walk, it doesn't fit. I wish they worked more on the soundtrack. Like, what's happened? Did they lower the budget of the music, man? Oh, the Riddler. I have no idea who this actor is, but boy, you were the best actor between all of them. You did such a great job. I'm gonna search for your name after the video. I gotta be a fan of yours because you did an amazing job acting as the Riddler. I cannot stop being amazed of how good his acting was. I fucking love it. And the story, how they kept me so focused in Jade. That's not the word. Engaged. That's also not the word. How to say this word? Engaged. It kept me invested from the beginning to the end. And the story, every single time, I think this movie is about to end. There's more shit keep happening. Man, I love how they made Batman vulnerable in here. You know, Batman have always been human, but somehow he can beat Superman. He just OP because he got the most powerful thing in the world, money. And I hated it. He's a human. Be more vulnerable, Batman. I hate this OP shit. I can't beat all of you thugs. I don't like this. Batman in this movie is not OP. He's vulnerable. Literally in the intro, when he jumped these gang, he took few punch before he beat all of them. Hell, a shotgun will send him flying away and barely capable of standing up again. And I love how human he is. He needed help and got help. I love how he didn't outsmart the Riddler. He didn't solve the last puzzle. It took the Riddler himself to mention that to him, for him to go back and figure out the explosion thing in the room. He do mistake with the Spanish name, rats with wings, something like that. They got it wrong. They did a mistake with the translation. He is vulnerable, weak, and make mistake, and that only built more connection with him, make me more linked with Batman. I love how old school his take is looking. I'm so used for Batman to have these future looking cyber 2070 technology, but in here it's different. It's such a classic look and I freaking love it. This movie have made me more of a Batman fan than ever. The way they have built the foundation of the Batman universe with this movie will let out masterpieces in the near future. And yeah, if you disagree with anything I said in the video, just remember, it's just an opinion, just like yours. But yours probably shit.